नहीं है, बिल्कुल ये अब जानना ही नहीं, बस तुम चले गए कहाँ। ख्वाबों के शहर में मेरा दिल तुझे ढूंढता sorry my friends. Seems we are live. राधे राधे दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का एक और लाइव स्ट्रीम में, जहाँ पे वी आर बिल्डिंग प्रोजेक्ट of ours named ROI Monk, right? So if you're watching this video slash stream live, then I would urge you to go back and see पहले बाकी का videos, right? And if you have been following since the start, so yesterday we were building we were about to finish. Okay, I have to reset this. ठीक है, we were about to finish this, what you call new portfolio page of ours, है ना? तो हमने ये फॉर्म पूरा बना लिया था, राइट? एंड अकॉर्डिंगली हमने ये टेबल का स्कीमा बना रखा है. तो today's primary task will be to validate whatever user is putting here. तो जैसे कि आपको नाम आज की स्ट्रीम में दिख रहा होगा, डूइंग रेजेक्स वैलिडेशन टू अवॉइड SQL इंजेक्शन अटैक्स. तो बेसिकली I mean, if you don't know what SQL injection attacks are, I would urge you all to first go and understand what SQL injection attacks are, right? When you will be learning about it, go learn about it, and then we can start from there, right? So SQL injection attacks, to avoid those attacks, there are few good practices. One of them is using ORM. So we are using ORM, Prisma. If I can show you, yep, you can see Prisma, right? Yeah, give me a second. तो है कहाँ? हाँ, yes. So Prisma we are using. Secondly, what you can do is to add another layer of security. You can अरे no, हाँ. तो to add another layer of security or to avoid SQL injection attacks, what we are gonna do is whatever user puts in the comments in transaction name, we are gonna do our regex validation to avoid the SQL injection attacks. I've been using that term a lot, right? So we'll come here, right? So here we are getting all the values in our on submit function, right? Now below this we'll do अपना SQL injection test. So for that I already have my regex ready. Don't worry, because I am gonna tell you what it means. So सबसे पहले तो let's declare a variable named safe pattern. Now what this regex pattern tells us, let's break it into smaller pieces. This tells us the start of the string, this tells us the end of the string, right? The figures inside the square bracket tells us about tells us about what? Believe this should be clearly visible to you. If not, let me just, how do we zoom it? Hmm. So yeah, so this is the regex, right? So this character tells us the start of the string. This tells us the end of the string. The characters between the angular bracket tells us what all characters are allowed inside the string. So A to Z tells us small letters. Capital A to Z tells us uppercase letters. 0 to 9 tells us all the numeric digits, right? Just give me a second. Huh. Now hyphen s, not hyphen, sorry, this black backslash s tells us about the white space characters, और ये सब हैं अपने पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स, राइट? तो फुल स्टॉप, कॉमा, एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क, क्वेश्चन मार्क, hyphen or quotation mark, right? So for some reason I believe I don't want quotation, single quotes in my regex. And star tells us these characters can be 0 or more times, right? So this is my safe pattern. Let me just zoom out and let me quickly save it. Now whatever input we'll get, so input as in transaction name, date, in comments, right? If safe pattern, and you also can be dot test, right? If it is fails, बना दे या मिटा दे. If it fails, we'll set error comments can only have A to Z, A to Z 0 to 9, white, I believe yes. Space. We can also give underscore as well. ये क्या है भाई? Anyhow, back to where we were. Space, comma, full stop, comma, comma, exclamation mark, question mark, hyphen, underscore. यहाँ पे we'll add underscore, right? Does that make sense to you all? It makes sense. If anything, you can comment at whatever time you're watching this video. I mean, whatever time, as in year or month, right? Someday someone will be watching, so you can comment. I'll definitely help you out with what you call, help you out with whatever you have doubt, if you have. So we can do it a regex. So if it fails, we'll set an error and we will instead of this, let me add less. कहाँ आ रहा है वहाँ पे fixing Regex instead of space using exceptions. राइट तो this makes me wonder if I cancel this. We are using this as back, so that should be used here as well, no? So we are gonna and then push bug fix halka sa. Right, coming back to where we were. Yes, we were on the page, so this will work. Now similarly comment Regex, or I believe name. E to Z 0 to 9 space full stop I believe is not required. Any of these punctuation mark is not physically required, and only have this, and I'm gonna remove all of this, delete this, make a comma here, put a comma here, and I believe name can be here. Yeah, does that make sense to you all what I just did? Cool. So if I'm not wrong, I should not be able to put this, of course. How come? Okay, this shouldn't be. It should be a transaction name, but that proves that this is working absolutely fine, right? And if validation doesn't go through, we will not close it, and we will let it be, right? Now this is set to const open set open form default values versus needs to be changed, but ठीक है उसे बाद में देख लेंगे. Validation we have done, right? And so I believe this When this happens, these needs to be pushed to our database, right? And so fine now. So if validation comes through, what we can do is set open false, set error with nothing, right? And let's quickly refresh. Okay, we'll have to reset the form. That is the first thing which we need to do. Also, transaction names, can they be a duplicate in a portfolio? Tell me, friends. Tell me something, something, something. Transaction name, can they be duplicate in can they be duplicate? Transaction names can actually be duplicate, because let's say I paid to, this is my something, right? And then let's say I made a transaction to Facebook and another transaction to Facebook and another transaction to Facebook and Facebook ads. So they can be duplicate. But transaction name and date ka combination should be unique, from what I believe, right? So that is one thing. And maybe we can what we can do is ट्रांजेक्शन नेम अमाउंट और डेट का कॉम्बिनेशन को हम यूनिक बना देंगे, राइट? we'll look into that later, but as of now I believe we have pretty solid inserting page for us. ये दिख क्यों नहीं रहा है? बिकॉज उसकी लेंथ वो है. Okay. I'll do one thing, I'll create a new array of 10. What will happen now? And why is that? Because invoice dot invoice just to do a index here. Something something मेरी जान कर ले हमसे एक बार प्यार की मीठी बात छाड़ ओ सोनिया. No, no, it does not matter. Like, हाँ, यहाँ पे यूजर जैसे जैसे ऐड करता जाएगा वो वैसे वैसे यहाँ पे आता जाएगा, राइट. And when he is content with all the what you call adding all the transaction, we'll give him a button here. Okay, I'm done, and button here. Okay, no, I'm not. Let me cancel this. So for that, what we can do is first delete this. Uh, Push this. uh, User input validation, commit and push. Oh, yeah. Right now, after that, we can go here. I believe alert dialog can be used. तो यहाँ पे we will basically add. तो table ends here, div class name with full height 10 pg red 500, just to visualize if I'm at the right place, which is I'm not, for which I'm not. So I'll come out of this and probably put it here once, for once, and it seems I am at the right place now, right. तो यहाँ पे करेंगे हम invoices dot length, and I will do this. Something I messed up. Let me just write ASP. Believe something should is greater than 0. Something मेरी जान पर हमसे एक बार प्यार की मीठी बात चाहता हूँ सोनिए. Now why I am doing this is, unless and until user adds at least one transaction, he should not be able to add button, add this portfolio to the database basically, right. So for that I have put this condition, right. The moment he adds any one invoice, he will be fine, he'll be able to see this. So without wasting any time, let's quickly remove these two, and let's give flex justify around, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And we are gonna add button, something हमारा बटन कहाँ गया यार? अच्छा, ये तो ऑलरेडी इंपोर्टेड है ना. सॉरी माय फ्रेंड. बटन and button, something like cancel, something like save. Justify around is not the right one. It should be justify between, I believe. And yes, let's quickly add some padding and margin. So I want m by 2 be 4 and -5 px 5. समथिंग ले हमसे एक बार प्यार की मीठी बारिशा ओ सोनिए. Right, now this should be variant. Come on, give me options. Shed cn button. I want, I believe outline is the one variant. For cancel, and I believe this is good enough, but I want it to be the success one wala. But anyhow, let's just add. Right, cancel and save. So when user clicks on cancel, he will be redirected to our dashboard. When user performs a save, this new portfolio with all these transaction details will be inserted into the database. Correct? That makes sense. That makes sense. I just want to check one more thing. Parallelly, ये error अब भी आ रहा है and I don't understand it why. And I believe this is just with the transaction name, nothing else, right? ठीक है. If I pick a date, save, let me refresh it, and let me okay with this as well. Let me refresh it. बेसिकली इन दोनों इनपुट टैग्स के साथ आ रहा है, बट टेक्स्ट एरिया के साथ नहीं आ रहा है. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? तो लेट्स क्विकली गिव इट अ व्यू. नहीं, what is the exact reason behind it? So this is fine, this is not fine. Okay, let's start. Control name is equals to transaction name, in the field form item, form label, form control, input, no idea bro. Can do one thing though. Quickly go to input, connect this, and so for some reason it is working fine. बस तेरी धूमधाम है, बस तेरी। तो इस चीज़ को हम बाद में देखेंगे, बेसिकली मैं देखूंगा बाद में, आई लेट यू नो, है ना। फिलहाल के लिए आई बिलीव दिस पेज लुक्स गुड इनफ। डेटाबेस ऑपरेशंस विल डू एट वंस, सारे एक साथ, मे बी we'll do, may build a database. I believe we'll build a database एक साथ ही सारा, when the whole UI will be completed, the whole flow of the front end application at least will be completed. तो database सारा एक साथ बनाएंगे accordingly, and then we'll do all the back end server part as well, all the server operations and all. So we can leave it here as of now with the edge cases and all. जैसे ये सब क्या सीन है, ये सब देखना पड़ेगा हमें ऑफ कोर्स, बट आई बिलीव दिस इज गुड फॉर मी, दिस इज गुड इनफ फॉर मी। बस तेरी धूमधाम है, बस तेरी धूमधाम, राइट। एंड दिस मेक्स absolute sense to me. Once we add, we get all these details, we are doing validations, we'll check for the validations later. Data gets added here, if user has some from here, it will get pushed here, this will get refreshed. Also we'll have to use caching properly, caching in this application. So create new is sorted, right? Now we have to fix this something, because this won't be something, right? And what is the difference? And save, cancel button, let's push that, right? And of course we have to optimize the whole project code as well. We'll do that as well, and once all these files are in two different following two different methodology, so I'll fix that as well soon, because अभी ऑफिस में भी बहुत सारा लोड चल रहा है, तो not getting time. As soon as I'll get some free time, I'll do this the first, right? Now what we are going to do, I totally forgot, मेरा mouse cursor किधर है? Wait, my mouse died. Give me a minute, friends, my mouse just died, I'll have to fix it. Yeah, sorry, my mouse died. Right. So what we were going to do, I totally forgot. We were going to fix this something thing, right? new with some name. If it is true, show me a new. Also show me just something, right? And instead of overview header, since we are not doing anything, absolutely anything here, and just put this here, right? I created another component. I mean, at that time it might have made some sense. At this point it does not, so it's fine, right? Cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. So we can delete that from here as well, and from overview header as well. Yes, I can save this. Dash dash board header. इसको देंगे हम अच्छा सा मैसेज dash board header fix overview header wasn't needed as it was not doing something specific, and I believe I removed the console. बस तेरी धूमधाम है, बस तेरी धूमधाम. Dashboard header fix overview header was needed as it doesn't serve any specific purpose. Updated respect to create new page as well. Makes sense? Does this make sense? Yes, it makes sense. So great job, my friends. Cool. Now after this we can do quite a few things now, which I don't really get what else we can do. Okay, this is again wow, card content क्यों गया ये? Don't tell me that it was card content from the very start. दुनिया हिल जाएगी. Anyhow, let it be. Whatever it was, whatever it is, we will fix that. Anyhow, and we'll do this. Right. So I believe that is pretty much it for it now. And now we can show the user these things and basically these things, right? So user click करके यहाँ से पहुँच रहा है और पहुँच क्यों नहीं रहा है? हाँ, right. You can see यहाँ से सर्च करके बेसिकली वो जो पहुँच रहा है, right? So let's quickly start building this part, and I believe that would be pretty much same to what we just built earlier. But anyhow, this will go to protect page, and this will be like this. This is the private route, and when the user will make a search, so that would be search option, redirect. And redirect I should not be using. It should be route dot push. So if I go to which page? This page. Site nav, basically site nav bar. Toggle button top. So I can go to button and this thing. Basically we should be using this. So router dot push. शन में जाएंगे और इसको हम कर देंगे ready to get it from here because that's the ideal way of doing it. और use router को कर देंगे हम ऐसे. Cool, that makes sense. Now router में हमको push क्या करना है? Definitely not this. This gets deleted, and I believe what was the thing? Redirect URL. Okay, I already have that somewhere, right? New value dot label. Put it here. I'll delete this. I will save this. Right. Go to dashboard. We'll search for pulp function and we will be in pulp function. Cool, that makes sense. And from that, I want to go here. Actions mein we have not implemented actions. This thing just clicked me. So we can do both the things together. I can go to code father and I can start doing things here. But let's push it using router. Use router hook and comment and push. portfolio. Cool. Now I'll come to this page. I'll come to this page. I'll close this. Split right. Open this. And here we are. You can also get deleted. तो यहाँ पे तो हम दे देंगे अपने पोर्टफोलियो का नाम, है ना, जो कि हमें मिल जाएगा यहाँ से। यहाँ से हम बना लेंगे सीधे टेबल, राइट। तो आई कैन टेक दिस होल कार्ड इन and let me just see what am I able to see here. Make a run for, basically let me just do this in fact. Control F, C, home, V, enter, shift delete, quick fix, delete all unused imports, save, and show me something good. Nice. Invoices is not defined. So invoices was, I defined it here, no? And I believe I don't need params. This makes lots of sense, except this is not the right table to put here. The right table would be this one, CB, the data table, so that user is able to search, do the column things, maybe delete from here, right, whatever. So data table is the right one to put, है ना? So we'll quickly delete things from here. And instead of using this one, I will go for data table. I believe no. Okay. Let me just save it. अरे कहाँ पड़ा है डेटा टेबल? कंपोनेंट्स में, हाँ, cool. So I believe I should be able to see something. So this one makes much more sense. Like, anyhow, yes. And after this, जैसे इसके ही one of the examples में, if I'm not wrong, अच्छा इसमें नहीं दिखाया है, okay, never mind. So we got this right. But what else we are gonna do is we are gonna build some cards here, right? जैसे कि we have these cards, right? So that user, I mean basically all these cards I need, right? So that user gets a pretty good, you know, the itself, you know, the idea about his, what do you call this? I mean this about this portfolio. He gets to know what is the portfolio and all, right? The summary of the portfolio. That is what I want to put as here as well. So we can go there. Dashboard header, overview, data table, feedback. But I believe this should be the page. Okay. Right, and I can just simply pop over it. Okay, summary cards. Yes, I just wanna pick all of them. Right before this table, I believe I'll quickly go to home. And then I'll refresh it to see what is the detail is. I believe there's an error or something. No. इतनी लोड हो रहा है, मेरे को एक सेकंड दो दोस्तों, है ना, मैं आया. Super expression must be either a null or a function. How am I? React is also not printed. Also, if I'm not wrong, I need some only three. Now this should work fine. देखा, एरर आने से पहले खुद फिगर आउट कर लिया. हाँ. Yep. Now tell me one thing. Should I put in a date something or not? And the schema of table needs to be updated. Alright, since we are towards the end of today's thing, let's quickly look what we need to do for tomorrow. तो एक तो टेबल का स्कीमा अब हम फिक्स कर सकते हैं बिकॉज वी डू हैव अ प्रीटी सॉलिड आइडिया ऑफ what would be the schema of our investment portfolio. Basically this name thing needs to be fixed as per this, the spacebar thing which we just figured out, right? And I guess that is pretty much it. I'll see if I can put this and a delete thing here. I will see what to do with this particular part, right? We will put use router dot push in these divs as well. We'll do this pencil thing as well, right? And then we will go for building the functionality for these three buttons and the feedback button, and after that I believe the UI will be completed. Also we need these you know we'll fix these actions. It will be edit or delete basically. आफ्टर दैट अपना CRUD ऑपरेशंस हो जाएगा, क्रिएट हो गया, रीड हो गया, अपडेट हो जाएगा इधर से और डिलीट इधर से हो जाएगा, राइट? एंड इफ समवन वांट्स टू डिलीट द होल portfolio, we'll figure that out. So those are the primary tasks at the very first site, and I believe after that it will be completed our application. I mean the UI part, and then we will start integrating database, and then the server part, server actions and all. So I believe since backend part will be very quick, very quick, तो बहुत ज़्यादा काम अब नहीं बचा है, and we will be able to achieve this very soon, right? तो फिलहाल आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं. कल आके let's fix the table, fix the space thing, fix this name thing, right? Right, and then we'll see what to do next, right? चलिए फिर मिलते हैं आपसे, ठीक है दोस्तों? गिव मी अ सेक. ठीक है तो दोस्तों फिर राधे राधे, मिलते हैं आपसे कल. आइएगा टू वॉच द रेस्ट, द नेक्स्ट स्टेप्स, या ओके, चलो बाय.